Because everybody can write a song.
Right.
Korang kena ingat penyanyi if there's so many singers out there, right? Imagine there's 10 singers. All 10 of them need a song.
Okay.
And not all of them are songwriters.
In part 1 of Harmonizing Creativity, we are joined by two incredible guests, Awi Rafael, a musical sensation known for his captivating melodies, and Danny Loong, the visionary CEO of Timbre Group. Together, we'll uncover the journey of Timbre and their other creative pursuits, such as Timbre Music Academy and Newsantara Asia.
We are with the man behind Timbre, Danny Loong with us. We have another guest, you jangan lupa.
Itulah.
This person is no stranger to the music industry.
Cikgu dah excited dah, cikgu dah
Yalah.
excited. Pasal apa cikgu suka lagu dia tu, cikgu nak tanya dia macam mana nak jadi kaya.
Yeah. I also want to know. I love that song. Who are we talking about? We are talking about Awi Rafael.
Itu
And
dia.
apa kena-mena
Assalamualaikum.
Awi Rafael dengan Timbre? Ini yang kita akan kupas.
Kita nak tahu ni apa dia punya kolaborasi. Okey, jom.
First up, we have Danny. Danny Loong. He's partners with Awi in a few ventures. So, which is
Newsantara Asia.
Newsantara Asia and Timbre Music Academy. Alright, you were in a band previously. You play blues, I think, right? It's interesting to know how did you from being in a band and then after that you started Timbre Plus. How did that came about, man?
You know the funny story, right?
Yeah.
If you see a musician, singer, artist, actually when they're young, they're probably very shy.
Okay.
Very shy, stay in the room, you know? The
Right.
irony, and
Yeah.
after they grow older, they say, okay, I'm going to go on stage, I'm going to perform.
Talking
That's
about
how
you.
the mommy.
Okay.
Are we?
And
I'm not
also?
sure. I started as a musician,
Okay.
a full-time musician, based in Australia actually. I was studying there in Murdoch University.
Okay.
I was studying filmmaking actually, production.
Filmmaking.
Yeah.
Wow, we
And,
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I graduated in media studies. Became a passion of mine, music, and then decided to come back to Singapore. We opened the first restaurant and bar at Timbre at the substation, Armenian Street. That's the very first one.
Okay.
Then we opened Arts House.
Okay.
And we also tried Mount Sophia and on and on. And then of course we changed the business a bit 7 years ago when we did the Timbre Plus Air Raja, which is the one knob.
So the plus
One knob,
is, what
Air
does the
Raja.
plus
The
indicate?
plus actually means something like this. It's not just a bar and restaurant. I mean, it's a
a whole
variety
concept.
of food.
Yes.
It's live music.
Yes, it's a
and a lot of
lifestyle.
activities,
Yes.
and over here we have a lot of halal concepts. So everything plus lah.
I
Everything Timbre
see.
become plus.
Oh,
lah.
nice. So that is the meaning.
That's the meaning. In the band competition, I was a judge.
Oh my God,
It was at
serious?
Zouk.
Really?
It was Zouk, and
Okay.
he was in a band competition.
Okay.
And then he was playing, and then I kind of know him then. Because I know this young guy who was very passionate. And
Passionate and all
so
that.
his band won, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Band won.
Oh, it's a band. It's not him as a vocal.
It's a band,
I see.
yeah.
Chinese band. I
Then-
was 17, I think.
And then I got to
17
know
years
him, lah.
old.
And I employed him
Yeah.
as the first resident band for
Band.
Friday night at
Wow.
Armenian Street.
Oh, nice.
So that's how
Okay.
we had
I
a
see.
friendship.
And this
build up.
friendship has lasted for how long?
Wow, 20 years. Probably.
Yeah, I was
20
17.
years.
So it's been like a
20
brotherhood
tahun
now.
tu dah.
20 years,
Ah.
20 years, and been through everything that he's been through.
We want to know
Up
what is
and
the
down.
everything that we
Yeah.
went
You
through.
know, when he went to Australia, then he went to Malaysia, then
Right,
now he's back
yes.
in Singapore.
Uh-huh.
So obviously, when he come back to Singapore, makes sense to
Apa lagi, Mak
come
Excel
together
lah kan, come together.
and then
Betul,
collaborate.
yeah.
I always have the highest respect for the Malay artists. You know, I used to listen to Search, and I'm not kidding. As a young guy growing up, I always love the power ballads. You know,
Oh,
and then,
okay.
of
So
course,
you're very
Amy
familiar
Search,
with that.
Amy Search.
Amy
He
Search.
knows.
Of course, and then of course
Yep.
Ella and all this. So
Right, yeah.
we partnered to bring in Ella
Yep.
and also Zamani Slam.
Wow.
Yes,
That was
recently, wasn't it?
Magical night.
Wow.
Understand.
Magical, and of course Awi Rafael.
So you
Awesome.
brought Ella and
Yes, we
Zamani,
brought,
both of you.
Under Newsantara
Wow.
Asia.
That Nusantara is where they bring in artists, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Bringing artists.
So we did a concert lah
I
at Victoria
see.
Theatre.
Wow.
Sold out.
Wow.
Sold out concert.
My gosh.
So Awi
Nice.
sekarang Awi dah tak payah nyanyi lah. Awi just manage saja
Dia tepi
kan.
panggung.
Tahu di panggung.
Tepi panggung.
Nice.
But the
Yeah.
live band concert, this setup of the live band,
Yeah.
is it only at this branch or even at the other branches?
One off there is also Arts House also, our restaurant,
Okay.
Arts House, Old Parliament House.
Ah.
There's 3 places lah. I'm very proud of this because I've seen young bands like Awi, 17, 18 years old, Sarah Wee from 53A, Alphonse Supersonic, grow up with timbre. You know?
Wow.
Yes, we've been around for
Yes,
17 years.
yes.
I see.
them grow up from 18 years old to get married, to have kids.
Wow, awesome. And they're
It's
still
just
around
so
now, still playing.
see
I
how
think-
they just, you know,
I think it's very
supported
noble.
the career
Very
lah.
noble of you to create a platform
That's
for
right.
these talents. Because sometimes these talents, diorang tak tahu mana nak channel.
Yeah.
Betul.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
and for you, like you said, because you were very shy and music is a form of escape.
Yeah.
So maybe these kids also, when
Yeah.
they know there's an outlet for them,
Yeah.
and I think this is good. So siapa tahu
Exactly. Amazing.
Yeah, diorang, somebody can discover them.
Yeah.
Maybe Awi can discover them.
Betul.
Yeah.
Which is
That's
actually part of what you do at the Music Academy, isn't it? You hone these talents and eventually, you know, they will make it to stage someday. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what do you do at Timbre Music Academy?
Okay, firstly Awi memang bersama dengan Danny, bersama dengan Timbre, kerana Awi sangat percaya pada ekosistem dan macam mana Kak Siti cakap, support yang Danny berikan kepada semua anak-anak pemuzik. Jadi macam Awi tanpa support ini dahulu pun Awi tak akan dapat berkembang muzik saya kan. Dan alhamdulillah kita dapat membuatkan Timbre Music Academy supaya sekarang we can now nurture the new talents as well. So Timbre Music Academy ni adalah merupakan satu sekolah recording studio dan academy yang pertama di Orchard Road. Memang sangat lawa, sangat unik dan Awi sangat banggalah bersama dengan Danny untuk adakan satu tempat yang sangat hebat untuk talent-talent yang baru di Singapura.
Awesome.
Nanti kita akan pergi ke studio kita.
Yes,
Yes.
Kak Siti nak tengok.
Kita
Tapi
try lagi.
Can't wait.
adakah mereka perlu ada some form of basic talent
Yeah.
to begin with, ataupun Awi akan pupuk kira-kira nak putik dia punya bakat tu dari
I
asas?
understand. Awi dengan Danny kita membuat macam ada level up vocals. Dari ground zero anda boleh belajar sampai level kelima jadi seorang profesional penyanyi.
Wow.
Dan juga kita ada level piano dan juga artist development course. Di mana bukan hanya sebagai student tetapi kami akan train student kita sebagai seorang artis.
Oh,
di mana
nice.
selepas tu boleh release lagu di semua digital platform.
Kita ada harapan lah.
ada. That's
I
for you.
boleh ambil tak orang tua gini?
Boleh.
Orang tua gini, orang tua.
Kita-
gini.
You think we have potential?
Ada potential tak? Mungkin
InsyaAllah.
mungkin hidayah lah. Kak Siti dah tak ada dah. Kasih buat kuih je lah kat dapur.
That's why bagi Awi bukan hanya untuk kita nak memikirkan jadi seorang artis kan.
Okay.
That's why di Timbre Music Academy penulisan lagu ataupun songwriting is
Oh,
very
you have
important.
that also.
Because
Betul.
sebagai seorang penulis lagu daripada umur yang muda, Awi sangat mewawarkan lah. I really push and tell people to go get into songwriting and Timbre Music Academy will support
I see.
all of your songwriting journey and your experience with us.
So you groom
Nice.
them. This songwriting techniques,
Yes.
does it have to be orang tu kena dah ada dia punya bakat sendiri, atau Awi boleh keluarkan bakat dia?
Boleh. There's so many different ways and strategies for us to get a good song. And alhamdulillah through my many years in the industry, there are many different cara lah untuk Awi sharekan kepada kanak-kanak. Kalau korang nak tahu, Awi dengan Danny kita pun membuat inisiatif di petapis dan anak-anak petapis.
Masya Allah.
Sekarang ni anak-anak muda petapis dan menulis lagu bersama Awi.
Oh,
Di mana
wow.
Awi ambil lagu itu dan memberikan kepada Ning Baizura,
Masya
memberikan kepada
Allah.
artis yang
I
lain.
think that's such a
Nice.
Jadi
beautiful.
hanya Timbre Music Academy yang memberikan support ekosistem ini. Selain daripada performance di atas pentas timbre, jadi kita memberikan satu experience yang well-rounded. InsyaAllah dapat sokongan kawan-kawan.
That's actually
Inshallah.
something I'm very proud of. We work with Patapis. We also work with, youths, what you call at-risk youths. You know,
Yep.
they may not have the financial means to
Yes, correct,
get lessons.
yeah.
I love that because they have a story. They really have a story to tell.
Wow,
Whether
amazing.
they,
Most of them have talent, right?
The songwriting is from the life experience.
Yeah.
So even though they are young, they have they want to share.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
and that's why we are very, very determined
I can imagine if they share, it's really from their heart.
from the
you
heart.
know? Yeah.
From the heart.
Yeah.
It's from
And
the heart.
I think you've picked the right partner, because the fact that Awi has many connections, not just in
Betul.
Singapore, in Malaysia,
Betul?
you know, where the market is even
Alhamdulillah.
larger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important that to like what Awi cakap kalau diorang dah tulis lagu satu hal.
Yes.
Diorang kalau nyanyi mungkin tak ada orang suka dengar.
Exactly.
So kita kena dapatkan artis untuk
Alright.
nyanyi. I think that's a beautiful and brilliant idea.
Betul.
Yeah,
that's
it's a
right.
beautiful combination. In part 2 of Harmonizing Creativity, Awi shares about how being a busker and being raised in a single parent family taught him many valuable lessons as a human and as a musician. Meanwhile, Danny opens up about other exciting plans Timbre has and other charitable pursuits they have been involved in.